tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out.
Hey family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So today we are going to talk about tattoos, okay? The spiritual connection or the energetic connection between tattoos and markings on your body, right? Piercing can be included, right? Some type of alterations, but I really want to focus on tattooing because of the ink, okay? So I want to first and foremost dispel the notion that tattooing is something new. Tattooing has been going on since the beginning of time, okay? People have been marking their body to represent who they are, where they are in life, and what they desire, right? What they stand for, okay? So the art of tattooing today, as we know it, may be a newer phenomenon with the technology. You know, you have invisible ink and infrared ink and all types of stuff, right? But the art of tattooing, of marking your body, is something very ancient, okay? And people who love to tattoo, like people who you see with tattoos all over their body, they probably were like great warriors in past lives where they had all types of markings going on, okay? So let's just dispel that. I know sometimes when we make new inventions or progress in our lifetime, we like to think that we're being new or ingenuous, but that's not the case, okay? Our ancestors were using electricity way before Ben Franklin lying behind, okay? Even before Tesla and his secrets, all right? It was just things that were being remembered, but it stood the test of time. It had been around for quite some time before, all right? So with tattooing, as I stated, people would mark themselves with tattoos to represent where they lived, what tribe they belonged to. If they were a warrior, they would tattoo their feet, or they would tattoo memorabilia of their victors, right? Showing how many times they have been victorious over someone else. If they were royal and they were betrothed to someone, they would be tattooed. Slaves would be tattooed to mark, okay, this is where you belong to, right? So it was always significant because they always knew, our ancestors always knew, that anything that went on with your body, that went with your energy, was very, 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 very significant, important, detrimental. It became one with you, okay? So nowadays, people, right, because we don't have the same tenacity, and we're not using the same brain capacity, and we are put through so much rigorous rituals to make us forget who we are and the things that we possess, and why it's important to treat our body as sacred. People nowadays just tattoo all types of stupidness, all types of craziness, okay? And it may be significant and important to them at the time, right? But 3 years broken up from your ex who you now wish you could run over with a car, that's not significant, right? I always told myself I would never tattoo someone's name on my body unless we were married and I felt it right in my gut, right? It took me a while to get tattoos myself. My first tattoo I got when I was 29, because being raised, of course, as a witness, I was told that tattoos were horrible and it's the devil and I shouldn't do it or Jehovah's gonna kill me. So it took a while, but I've always wanted to have tattoos. But I always said, one, any tattoos I get must be significant. Two, I would never get someone's name tattooed on me unless we were married and I felt it right in my gut, okay? And my children, I said I would do my children too. So the first tattoo I got when I was 29, I started it. It's on my leg. It's a Pisces tattoo. I have 4 Pisces in the house: myself, my husband, and 2 of our sons. And I got the Pisces symbol and our birthdays on there. And then I got my son, he's a Scorpio. I got him on my leg. I have my daughter right here. I'm sure you've seen her, the Taurus. And then I have my husband. We have matching tattoos. And this is my second husband. My first husband, it didn't feel right in my gut, so I was like, nah, right? And I want another one. I'm dying for another one. I was supposed to get one a couple, 2 years ago for my daughter's 16th, and life happened, so I didn't. but they all hold some type of symbols. And if you have tattoos, you know the ink, the needle breaks the skin, so you're bleeding. So that's how the tattoos stay and become permanent, because there's now one with you. So if you are tattooing things that are insignificant, but you're sealing it in with your blood, right? Blood magic. You're making it become part and one of you. You are now harnessing that energy of that thing. So you want to detox yourself from your ex, but you have your ex plastered all over you. Or you may have a matching tattoo with someone, and now all of a sudden they're going through perils and you're going through perils, and you're like, well, what the hell's happening? It could be that energy with that matching tattoo you have with them, right? You have people tattooing all types of skulls and phrases that they don't even know the meaning of, but it look cute, so they're going to do it. Or they may tattoo certain gods that are, you know, of the demon persuasion. I don't want to say they're unrighteous, because just because we perceive someone, an entity, as a demon doesn't mean that in their own right that they're not being righteous to their own energy, right? So some people would say Kali Ma. Now Kali Ma is a demon goddess, right? But she's not, right? She's just fierce and ferocious. But some people may get her tattooed on their body and don't really know the significance, and now Kali Ma is like, okay, well, you summon me, you call me in, you seal me in with your blood, and now you playing, right? Or you may have Lakshmi on there and you don't even know that it's Lakshmi, but it just looks good, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, what's happening, right? Or you may have Papa Legba, right? People may just say, oh, it's a cute little Halloween tattoo, but now Papa Legba looking at you like, where's my candy, what's going on, right? Where's my devotion? So you always want to be mindful of what it is that you're tattooing, because like I said, you're sealing it with your blood, you're sealing it with your energy. It is not becoming part of you, and you don't know what contracts you're entering into and agreeing into. And some of you all have things attached to you and things happening to you, and you don't know why, and it's because of what you made a blood promise to. You essentially became blood brothers or blood mothers or blood siblings. You entered a blood contract with this energetic picture or symbol. Okay? So tattoos are a serious thing. They're a serious thing. And you want to be careful of who you let tattoo you. You want to be mindful of that too. Because they're performing this and you don't know what they have going on. That energy can seep right on into you too. There's so many different things you can do. You want a symbol of protection? You can tattoo a pentagram on your arm instead of wearing the jewelry. You can tattoo it on there. You're a walking symbol of protection. You can, hey, halt, stop, right? But you want to be mindful and know the things that you're putting onto your body, because it's forever. Even if you laser remove it, it's part of you. It's part of you. Okay? Okay. That's all I wanted to share with you all today. Really condensed version, right? That's a lot of information I gave you. Really condensed, though. Be mindful of what you're tattooing. If you have a tattoo on you right now that you're like, holy crap, what she's saying is making so much sense, get it covered. Just cover it. And when you're done, bless it. Infuse it with a different type of energy. That's it. You have somebody's name on you that need to go, cover it up. I'm not going to share it. That's not my story to share. But I know someone who had one of their ex's name tattooed on them, and that ex would get on their nerves all the time and push their buttons, and it would cause issues in the relationship. And the minute that person covered up the ex's name with their child's name, things started getting better. Okay? So this is tried and true. Okay? Tried and true. Know what it is that you're doing to your body, because it is alteration, it is mutilization, and it is a contract. A blood contract at that. Okay? Alright. I love you all. That's all I have for you today. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.